Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a walkthrough on the Easter egg story version of Shattered Veil Zombies Black Ops 6. They do have a new ray gun, the Ray Gun Mark II. The Easter egg does kind of revolve around the Mark II, so you do have to build it at one point or another, but you can go ahead and get a couple challenges done by going in with the GS45 and packing it, making it into Sally. It has explosive rounds, and you'll be able to do a lot of the Easter egg before you're even able to make the actual ray gun. Or, you can leave it up to chance and draw it out the box. But anyway, I brought in two gobble gums, wall to wall clearance, and wall power. That allowed me to get the GS45 pack to pack one Sally in the first room without even having to turn the power on for only $10 or 10 essence. So for this Easter egg, you got to do three trials to get three attachments for the new ray gun, and then each attachment has its own coordinating painting for it, and each painting has its own trial. So and you get a relic from each painting. Once you have the three relics, you can bring them to the dinosaur down below and activate the machine, the eyeball beneath the little panel. You can activate it and it'll bring you to the dinosaur room. But anyway, to get started, we're gonna start off with the SMG version of the Ray Gun Mark II. I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead uh, a couple of scenes, but first the most important thing is you want to unlock the map and turn the power on, just like in any other zombies map you've ever played. So you really don't want to spend any money on any drinks or anything until you get 90% of the map opened up. So to activate the power, you need two things. Well, you need to activate the elevator, but you need two things to activate the elevator. One is a fuse that is in a zombie all the way in the backside of the house by the library, but he is upstairs on the balcony area. You simply kill him. This fuse comes out. Go ahead and pick it up. And the second piece is a circuit board. It's in his like living quarters or bedding quarters, all the way almost like in the middle of the house, side of the house. But we're going to it whenever you go all the way to the end by these two trees. This little area right here, you walk straight in and straight to the left when you see the bed. That blinking red dot, shoot it or hit it, whichever, and the circuit board will come out. Go ahead and pick it up, and we're gonna go back to the elevator, which is in between the two. It's in between the library and the bedroom, still on the back side of the house. On the back side of the elevator, you can see like a fuse box area. You go ahead and put the items into the fuse box. When you come back to the front, you can see that there is a little panel on the left side of the elevator. Let me clear out these zombies real quick so they don't mess me up. Always want to remember to leave a few, and this is much easier if you got more than one player because you can always have somebody training one zombie off to the side while you're doing all of these challenges and do them all in, a couple of rounds instead of several rounds out. So you can activate the elevator. Be careful whenever the elevator first opens, there'll be a horde of zombies that come out. Go ahead, kill them, and activate it again. Give it some time because the elevator has to fall. Once it falls and hits the ground, then you'll be able to descend. Go ahead and descend down. Coming into this room pretty much activates the power, but they still want you to go to the left and upstairs, and this is where you pack, so it is a good little thing to know. All right, and now we're gonna get back more into the Easter egg. And once you are in this room, you need to go straight across from the elevator room to the just you can run straight across from the elevator to this door over here. And when you go through this door, you're gonna go to the right, and there's gonna be a zombie with a cashmere grenade or a black hole grenade in his hand, but he's laying down right here in all this rubble. Go ahead and you can pick up the grenade, and we're off to get our first canister, guys. The first canister is located in back of Double Tap, and Double Tap is right by the elevator room. So we're gonna go back up the elevator shaft, and we should run straight out the elevator room. Yeah, we're just gonna run straight out this room. Double tap is on the right, and right underneath it, you see this blown out hole, and there's the canister on the little shelf in the back. So we're gonna throw the cashmere grenade right in front of the window. That way, it'll suck the canister out of the window. Once the cashmere is gone, we will pick up the canister. All right, and now with the canister, we're gonna head back to the room right after spawn. It's actually by quick hands. If you look at the mini map, the green drink. So we're gonna go ahead and run through the house. And if you run to the left right here, instead of going right, you can cut out a lot of the house now since the power's on. They opened up a couple of doors. That makes it a little shorter to run through. Once you come out the dinosaur room and by the fountain, you're gonna go right. And when we get to this little fork, you can either go right or left. Right goes to the greenhouse, left goes to where we're going, back to the quick hands. And directly across from quick hands, you can deposit the canister into the machine. Do not kill the abomination. We don't want to kill him. We want him to shoot his lightning at these three rocks, the little rocks or stones, whatever you want to call them. But it doesn't matter if he hits the big ones or not. Just the little ones that make the triangle. And we want him to hit it with his electricity first. Once they are hit with electricity, they will glow blue for you to know how you successfully hit them. They'll be they'll be glowing blue. I cannot stress more, guys. When you have friends, train zombies with friends, especially for this part, because it could take a while, and he will not, eventually kill the zombies. And to keep the round low with these challenges is key because you want to spend your money on um equipment and drinks and stuff. You don't want to spend your money on ammo, and doing these rounds at a high level will really take a lot of ammo no matter which gun you have, and you're just gonna waste a lot of points that you really need. So you see, once you see how that blue rock is floating, once he hits it with his electricity and makes it blue, if you got to get him to ram it, and what I mean by ram, he's gonna peel out on the ground. Look, he's about to electrify that one. There we go. No, he did. Oh my God! Come on now. All right, so see how he's peeling out on the ground, and then he's gonna run. Oh, he didn't run right there, but anyway, whenever they peel out on the ground with their legs, they scratch the ground. Then he starts charging you, and he hits one of the glowing rocks. It's gonna float like the one over there in the corner. Come on, big boy. Give me that electricity. Oh, look, there he goes. All right, look, he got that one. It's lit up blue. See how it's glowing? All right. But you see how my zombies are wearing down? With somebody training your zombies, you can do both of the challenges before you hit round 10 where you need the ray gun to get the last canister. Finally, we got that third one right there. We just have to make him ram or smash, the pill out thing and run into the last two. So we're gonna get look there. He's about to stay. Yeah, he got that one, sweet. And then we got one more to get with him running into it. Come on, big boy. Come on. Come on. We've been right here long enough. Come on. We've been patient. Come on. Come on, big boy. Oh man, come on. There he goes. Nope, he's hitting it with lightning again. All right, all right, all right. That's enough. Come on. Do a little run. There he goes. He rammed it. He rammed it. Okay, all three are floating. So now we see that it automatically killed them. You see the purple disc in the center of the room. We got to protect it, but only the spider zombies will attack it. So if you're still training a zombie, don't kill the upright zombie on two legs. Kill all the spider zombies, and this will fill up the essence canister that we're trying to fill up. There'll be the end to the SMG attachment challenge. There is still another challenge you have to do for it with the S, but you have to use the SMG to do it. So let me clear out these spiders real quick. Once the spiders are clear and everything blows up, what's about to happen is coming up. Look, there we go. When it blows up like that, the canister, the challenge is complete and the canister is full. We're gonna need to pick up the canister from where we deposited it across from Quick Hands. And for the SM, once you activate that challenge has to be deposited at this location. So we're gonna go back into the house and all the way down the elevator back into like that science laboratory. So run through the house. Remember, go right and then left instead of going left, and you'll be able to get through the house a lot quicker to the elevator. It cuts out a whole wing of the house. It's a lot shorter. All right, across from double tap is the elevator, and we're gonna go down the elevator. We're gonna go straight across the only door in this room. And of course, we're gonna go to the right, and we're gonna go all the way to the back of this room. So keep on going, and we're going pretty much by default. So portal in front of you, go to the left of the portal. There's the SMG mod machine, and the right of the portal is the vault. Come in here to, sometimes you need a safe haven. Sometimes you just need a break and you run to the bathroom. But if you find keys on the ground, you come in, you deposit them to the right. But at the back of the room, you'll see the Ray Mark II. I'll show you how to make it in just a little while. But first, I'll show you how to grab the second canister because you can do the first and second canister before round 10. And you can't make this gun until round 10. So I'm going to go ahead and restart my game. But I'm going to go ahead and fast forward you all to where we would be right ready to collect the second canister. And for the second canister, we have to route the gas to a pod. So we'll come in through the door across from the elevator again underground. And in the first room to the left, you can see these gas lines with two letters, A and B. So we gotta route the gas to A or B. And to figure that out, we're gonna come back by the pod um over here in the like that eyeball room, the floating eyeball. And you see right here on the right, this pod it's closed, but it's empty. And you see the gas line right on the left side of it. Watch, we'll come around. Look, there's a letter right there. The letter was A. You see? A. All right, so now we're going to go back to the gas line, and you do need two tomahawks. Three might be better. You can either buy them from the crafting table, or you can pick one up at spawn, and they have another one at the pack machine right here. Yep, right on the right of pack. They normally have a tomahawk. Yeah, and you have one at spawn as well. It's like in a tree stump, but as we see, all the way back to spawn. We come back left by double tap, all the way back through the house. But the house is open, so we can take the shortcut. Right, and when we get out of the house, we're gonna go right, like we're going back towards the that gobble gum machine. And then when you get to the gobble gum machine, you're gonna go left like you're going towards the quick hands. And when you get to quick hands, you take a quick right, go all the way through the Stonehenge area. And we're about almost back at spawn. You're gonna go all the way to the back, right, like it's like right where we started. So right here, they got a second one because you don't want to use your salvage. You need to have that salvage to upgrade your character so that you can actually defeat the dinosaur because he is pretty tough. All right, so now we're gonna run all the way back to the bottom where we saw those gas lines. Back through the house. You can either go left or right, and it's about the same distance. And going to the elevator is probably quicker going to the left, but going to the library is quicker going to the right. So, yeah, Six one way, half a dozen another. Pick your choice. All right. And of course, I took the long way through the house. Remember, there is a shorter way. If you go right whenever you get up the stairs, it's a lot shorter. All right, back in the elevator shaft, all the way to the bottom. Oh, let me get a gobble gun real quick. Killjoy, that'll help. All right, remember, straight across from the elevator door is the other door. Just directly across. All right, we're gonna go back here and back to the gas lines. Now you have to throw the tomahawk and hit the little red wheels. So the first one's gonna release the gas to go to A or B. You're saying right above it. Hit it. You see, it goes to now the gas is gone, and we know that it's A. So we hit A, and let's go back to our little pod. Get these zombies out the way because we don't want to kill them. You gotta train them, remember. And with two people or more, it's much easier to train these zombies. All right, now you see the pod is filled. You can either throw a Simtex on it or you can shoot it with the explosive round. And the second pod comes out of the big pod. All right, now to deposit the second pod, you like I said, you can pick whatever challenge you want. But once you do pick the challenge, it has to go to that painting. So we're gonna go ahead and do the marksman challenge. We need to collect 4 mushrooms. You have to shoot it with the exploding round to get the seeds out of them. So there's several locations for these. They respawn differently every time. Sometimes one's right here in back of double tap. I'll show you all a couple locations, but they do respawn. You'll catch on quick. They respawn pretty much in the same places. There's probably about 10 different places, and they kind of just mix it up. But by this tree, they got another spot on the balcony on the right side of the house. And they sometimes have one up here by the dino feed. I didn't see one. But if we come out right in front of the house, they have, yep, look, right here to the right. And then sometimes this area has 2 of them. Go ahead, pick up the seed. Let's see. Normally there's another one back here. Let's see. Is there one? Nope, not today. All right, let's go see. Sometimes one appears to the left right here, right before we exit the gate. No, not there today. So might be by the greenhouse. Let's see. No, I don't see one by the greenhouse, but sometimes they got one in the back of Quick Revive, right on the right side of Quick Revive, and actually 2 up here back here, by the fountain. Yep, there we go. See one's right by the fountain, but there's none by Quick Revive, so we're gonna go ahead and get this one by the fountain. All right. Once you have all 4, we will be depositing it right there on the right, the canister, and that'll activate the marksman challenge. There's a couple more locations this way in Stonehenge. There's a location at the top right here. Look, we got another one. And then they normally have another one that may appear like around the circle of the Stonehenge. You see, we got 4 in the scoreboard. It tells you your items. So we got 4, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you a couple more locations of these mushrooms. They do appear in 2 different locations that spawn, one on the right side of the bridge in the corner, and then the other one closer to where we spawn at, once again, like, kind of in the corner area. And then on this side of the bridge as well. So there is like 3 locations it'll spawn in the back area right here and the 2 sides of the bridge. All right, so now we're gonna go all the way back to the, well, not all the way, but we're gonna go back to the greenhouse and we're gonna deposit the canister and start those trials, or that trial. All right, so now that we're back at the greenhouse, when you enter the greenhouse, go right to the right and directly to the left, right behind the little partition. Go ahead, place the canister in the machine, and then you'll see they got these planters, okay? They got 4 yellow boxes like this. We need to plant the seeds in each box and protect the seed until it's fully grown. So go ahead and kill the zombies with the purple eyes. Remember, try not to kill your train, but if you have more than one person, your train shouldn't be right here. So you should be able just to protect the boxes and not have nothing to worry about. The plant finishes growing like this. You will that That one is complete and you don't need to protect it anymore. But the second one is right here across from it. So we'll go ahead and plant one there and we're going to do it all over again. Just protect it from the zombies until the plant is fully grown.
Oh, bless. They don't learn.
There we go, right there, fully grown. I'm going to clear out a couple of zombies. That way I can get to the other two pods and show y'all where to plant them. If we go down the stairs right here, or jump over the balcony, whichever you choose, you go to the left, and inside this little like shed area, there's another pod here. Go ahead and protect the protect the seed and let it grow to a full plant. We'll kill some more zombies. Come on, zombies, where y'all at? There they are. All right. Remember, the ones with the purple eyes are the ones you need to kill. The other ones are just going to reset you around, so try not to kill them. Once we see that this plant's fully grown, just go directly in back of it outside, but still under the little porch area. And the last planter is right there. Go ahead, plant it, and we're going to protect the last seed. Once this plant is fully grown, it will charge the canister fully, and we just got to collect it from where we deposited it at. So once everything blows up and there's no more plants in the planters, that means the canister's charged and ready to be picked up. So we're going to grab the canister and we're going to bring it to the marksman machine. And the marksman machine is by spawn. Remember, once the challenges have to go to the correct machine. It will not deposit in a different machine. So I'm going to go back to spawn. So back at spawn, and it's all the way in the back, right to the right, right in back where we first start off. And this is where we deposit the canister. And now I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how to make the ray gun, because we do need the ray gun Mark II for to be able to get the next canister. All right, now to make the ray Mark II. So you have to wait till around 10 for this one, because they have a zombie with a white lab coat that floppy disk comes out of. It is the color of like our legendary rarity. So it's small and square. So and we also have to be at the bottom for that zombie to come out. So we're gonna go to round 10 and we're gonna go into the room with the big floating eyeball machine thing. And in here we're gonna have that zombie with the lab coat come out. It doesn't always come out at the end of the round. Sometimes it's like the first couple zombies. Just as long as you're down here, it comes out. No, not right there. Where you at? Look, you see the white coat on the left? Look, nope, nothing came out. Come on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, don't go down. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, there we go. They got a bunch right there. Let's go see if anything came out. No. No, not yet, not yet. Oh, come on. And remember, you want to train a couple, because we got to go do a little side mission. Look, there it is, the little square with the little golden square floppy disk. Now, we got to bring it on the right ring of the house. So we're going to go back up the elevator shaft, and I'm going to go left right here, and we're going to go back through like the bedroom quarters and take the shortcut through the house. All right, and when you see these machines, just remember to go left. It's always a little tricky for me. I end up going the long way a lot, so and that really shortens things up. So I'm gonna go back to the front of the house, and if you're coming into the house and you're looking at the dinosaur, you're gonna go right. So when you go through this door, the gun on the wall, directly to the left of it in the next room is the computers that you gotta put the floppy disk in. I'll run around right here, get the zombie off of me so I can show you the computer a little better. All right, so the gun, and then right to the left of it in the next room, though, press square or X on the floppy disk, make the computer on the computer, make the computer turn red. And remember, try not to kill your zombies. They're gonna spawn a bunch of little spider zombies. We need to kill the spider zombies, but we're just giving time for the computer to finish printing up the facts. So just remember, try not to kill your two zombies, because we got a few things to do, and you need to train them. So from the facts, we're gonna get a four-letter word, and we gotta decode the four-letter word off of a chalkboard in the nursery. So let's see what our four-letter word is. Moth, MOTH. So let's say M is in a group of letters that has five letters in the group. The number's going to be five, okay? So O is in a group of two, so it'd be 5, 2. And we got four numbers to come up with. So let's see. M is in a group of one, so we got one. O is in a group of six, so we got 1, 6. T is in a group of seven, so 1, 6, 7, and H is in a group of six again. So 1, 6, 7, 6. So now we gotta go put this code at the in the bottom by the big eyeball, but in the room right past the floating eyeball. So 1, 6, 7, 6. 1, 6, 7, 6. All right, down the elevator shaft we go again. This Easter egg is definitely a lengthy one, guys. So straight across from the elevator shaft, go through the door again, and then straight through the door they got that hidden monster. So in the keypad 1, 6, 7, 6, and the monster come out. Remember, try not to kill your zombies. They got those yellow ones, so kill them quickly. But once you kill him, he's gonna drop an arm, and we gotta pick up that arm. So it's also gonna be golden legendary as well. So let's go ahead and let's kill him.
Took that trick.
So once we kill the big monster, he drops this arm. See, this severed arm. It's golden. We gotta bring it all the way to the vault. We gotta go inside the vault. So we go right, we're all the way to the back. And it's like we're going to the portal, but we go in the vault and we'll run to the back. And we're on this switch. We're gonna use the severed arm, and at that point, you can pick up the Ray Mark II. Now, after you have the Ray Mark II, we got to get the third canister. And the third canister is going to be in these little blue crystal cocoons on the ceiling in certain places. So the first canister is right here outside the vault, up to the left on the ceiling. Remember, right by the vault. And we do have we got lucky, got the canister on the first one, but there are four locations. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the four locations. We have another one on the outside of the house, so we gotta go back up in the elevator all the way across and up the elevator shaft all the way out. I'm gonna take a left, or we're gonna be on the outside of the house, so when we go back in, we're gonna want to take a right. Watch, kind of like the long way like we used to go before we turned the power on. We want to go right and we'll go all the way to the corner over here, and on in the corner right there, that's another location if it didn't come out the first one. And then they have another location inside of the house. It's like a square staircase on the right wing. So let's go across from the dinosaur over here where we put the little floppy disk in. Same area, and it's like that square staircase. And if you just go right here and you look up, and it's gonna be on right there on the ceiling staircase area. And then if it didn't come out there, there's one more location, and it's in the greenhouse area. So go back like we're going to spawn, but instead of going left, we're gonna go right. And it's kind of by where that last planter was, or second to last planter. It's in this little shed area on the ceiling. So if you come straight in, you can go left, and you're gonna come right here. It's on the ceiling. Go ahead and shoot it. That is the last location for that the canister could be in. It will be in one of the four blue crystals. All right, so now that we have the last canister, let's go do the last canister challenge. And we gotta pick up these reflectors. So in back by quick revive, there's a water fountain, and we'll go ahead and press square or X, and we're gonna collect one reflector there. There's another reflector in the, or it's on the outside of the house, but we have to go in the house to get it. It's in back of where the PhD flopper is. So if we're gonna run all the way to PhD flopper, and we just go on the outside wall of PhD flopper. Way to PhD flopper, we're gonna keep our eye out for these little white boxes, these little white crates, and they're gonna drop a little bomb. It's also gonna be the same color as the floppy disk, that little legendary rarity color. Let's see, we have to have that to get to the last challenge, but it's just something to keep your eye open while we're doing other things. These little white crates. All right, PhD floppers right there. We'll go straight on the opposite side of the wall, and there's another fountain right here, and we're gonna collect our second reflector from there. So we have two reflectors in total. Now we need the little bomb to get through the next area. So search on for white crates. On the search. And they're just really randomly placed through the map. These are probably the most aggravating to find because they don't really have, I mean, they have so many locations. They're set, but there's a lot of locations. Hard to learn them all. Let's see. White box, white box, white box. It is called an essence bomb. Oh, look, we got it right there. White box, essence bomb. Go ahead and pick it up. And now there's a location we got to go underground, and it's like a little secret uh passageway, I guess, but we gotta blow our way into it. So, all right, you'll go all the way back through the house, back down the elevator shaft, and we're gonna go directly across into the door on the other side of the floating machine eyeball. We're gonna go right, but we're gonna stay close to the right side. You see by the shields over there and the three plate and this rubble right here we have to the left of the three plate. We'll go ahead and plant the bomb on it, and it's gonna blow a hole. We're gonna go down into the tunnel, and you're gonna see where we can deposit the canister over to the right. Go ahead, deposit the canister. And you see it made this rock start shooting a laser beam. We're going to go ahead and put one of the reflectors on that laser beam. And then it shoots the other one on the ground over here. So we're going to put the second reflector here. And these laser beams are going to go to these monsters. And they're going to make the monsters come alive. Once you melee the crystal, it'll send like a electric pulse. And you'll see it'll make the monster come alive. We'll go ahead and kill them. There are 3 monsters. We got to do this 3 different times. But there's your pulse. You see it's gonna hit him, and then he's gonna come alive. With the ray gun at the Ray Mark 2 at pack 1, it kills them really quick. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab the reflector that we put on the ground, it's right to the left of the where we deposited the canister, and go ahead and pick that one back up. And we're gonna go put it in like the second floor, okay? You're gonna hit that one time, and you hit the first reflector one time, and it's gonna shine the beam of light to the second floor where you need to put it. Go ahead up here, and we're gonna put the reflector there. You do need to hit it one more time as well. So you gotta hit the bottom one once and the top one once, and it's gonna make it go to the second monster. Go ahead and hit your crystal again. It'll send the electric pulse to the monster, make it come alive, and we're gonna kill him as well. And after the third one's dead, it will charge the canister. So that way we can have the shotgun mod. Alright, now to come back, you don't have to worry about the top reflector anymore. You just got to hit the bottom one more time. Go back and hit your crystal one more time again. Now, this one is going to be probably twice as hard, or a good bit harder than the last 2 for sure. But with the Ray Mark 2 at pack 1, really not a big deal. See, he comes down real quick. All right, now once he's dead, remember to grab the canister, the fully charged canister. Yay, canister 3, finally, huh? All right, now once we got the canister, we can go put it in its uh machine, and the machine is in the house, deposit machine. So we're gonna go run back up towards the elevator shaft. Come on, come on. They got a bunch of running in this one. All right, up the elevator shaft. We're gonna go left in the house as soon as we get out of the house. It's the easiest way because right whenever you run into these quarters is where the machine's gonna be. So you just literally run straight into the house and it's right there on the right. See, we come in the house and it's straight in and it's right here on the right in the first room. And go ahead and that's the third place for the canister and the last attachment for the Ray Mark II. And now we need to start doing the trials for the Ray Mark II with the different attachments on it. So with the shotgun attachment, it is the first painting. It's yellow, purple. So we have to activate the machine right in front of the painting, and let me clear it. And these zombies are gonna get sucked into the painting, but you gotta kill them close to the painting, so that way their soul goes into it. If you kill them too far away from it, like that last one I killed, they didn't go in. But anyway, after you kill enough, the painting's gonna open, and there's gonna be a bottle all the way to the right corner of the table. Grab the bottle, and we're gonna have to go and pour the bottle in a couple of glasses. The first glass is right here in the wine room on the corner of the house, right to the left of where the painting was. We're gonna go ahead and pour a glass there, and the disciple's gonna come out. Go ahead, kill the disciple. Our next location is in the dinosaur room, but on the balcony. So we're gonna go in the room, but we're gonna go on the far side of the balcony. And on a little like sofa bench, we're gonna have another wine glass. Go ahead and press the action button there, and the disciple will appear in the middle of the dinosaur room. Go ahead and kill him. And we have one more glass to pour. And it's all the way by spawn, right by the bridge. So run out the house, and we're gonna go back to spawn. Kind of skipped us ahead, but once we're back at spawn, you go back to like where we were at, spawned in at, and then from where we spawned in at, you walk directly under the bridge and straight to the wall, and on this little bench, there's another little cup or another bottle, and on top of the bridge, we're gonna go ahead and kill this disciple as well. Now, once we've killed all of the disciples in the elevator, where we go down the elevator, there's there's three more places where paintings go on the wall, but now there's gonna have numbers there, and we're gonna go get the numbers to unlock a safe, and in the safe it'll have the relic we need to access the next challenge. So we're gonna go all the way back to the elevator shaft to see if you've already done the challenge with the cup. Just look on top, it'll have the little red triangle. And now that we're back at the elevator shaft, the numbers go from left to right. So we're going to go around the left. We got 48 in that square. We got 43. And we got 25. So 48, 43, 25. All right, so now we got to go to the safe. We're going to come outside and go to the left. The safe is in his sleeping quarters. So we're going to run back up, run through right here. And whenever you see the machines go left, when you see the gun, go left again. When you see the drink machine, the safe is right here on the right. So go ahead and put in our code 48, 43, and 25. And then there's going to be a relic. We're going to go ahead and pick the relic up. And we're going to bring it to the painting that we just put the zombie souls in. Remember, you have to have the shotgun mod on for this to work for this challenge. It has to be the shotgun mod. I'm going to go ahead and go over to the altar right here. We're going to put our relic on the altar. And we have a mini boss, I guess you would say. Whenever the shield is around the boss, only the ray gun Mark II with the shotgun mod on it is gonna break the shield. So if you have teammates right here, they shouldn't they shouldn't waste their ammo while he's shielded up. Shield, whoever has the shotgun, ray gun, you're the only one that can break through the shield. After you broke through the shield, the other people can help you kill them, but they're just wasting their ammo if they're shooting the shield without. They're just wasting their ammo. Kill him, everything will blow up, and we're gonna go grab our relic off of the altar. and we're gonna start our next challenge, probably with the SMG. So let's go get the SMG mod on the ray gun, and let's do the SMG challenge. SMG mod time. So when you leave the vault, the SMG mod machine is directly in front of the vault. So run up and craft it. The SMG mod is personally my favorite. It just shoots really fast, and it's a one hit kill for a while, and I love it. But anyway, let's go and collect. We got to collect the sconce. SCONCE. It is a lampshade, really. So it just goes on the wall instead of on a piece of furniture. So let's go back up the elevator shaft, and it's in the elevator room, but it's right in the first part of it on this wall. Go ahead, grab it, and it's nothing's gonna come up. So you just gotta press square on that box, and you just can pull the little lampshade out of it. See? All right, now we're gonna go and play Simon Says with a wall, and it's gonna create a secret door in the wall. So we gotta go back into the dinosaur room. Once we're in the dinosaur room, it's gonna be on the wall that has uh Juggernaut. We're gonna put the lampshade right here on where it's missing. And see how that one lit up? So we gotta go to that one, and it's gonna press square or X on it, and it's gonna light up once. Oh, it lit up twice, so we gotta hit it once. And we gotta hit it again. It's doggone zombie. Alright, so now it lit up one, two, and then one on the other side. So two on one side, one on the other side. Alright, one. Oh, come on, zombie. Two and three. Alright. And see, secret door. We're gonna go down here and we're gonna activate the painting on the wall. This is the blue painting. And we're gonna activate the machine by pressing the action button on it. Remember, you gotta kill the zombies close to the painting so the souls go into the painting. Don't kill them too far away. There we go. All right. Remember, try to keep your zombie alive so that you can do this at the lowest rounds possible. Once we get this painting open, we're gonna jump through it. Oh, I went to the next round. Let's go. Come on. All right, painting opened. Let's jump through it. All right, so now that it's opened, we're gonna have to come place something on this altar right here. But first, we gotta go back to the China room right by the library, and we're gonna collect a little bell. And with the bell, we're gonna put it on a bar, and we're gonna brain rot a zombie, and it's gonna serve us a drink, and we need that drink to put on that altar. So let's go up and get this bell. So this little bell, it's like a little dinner bell, and we're gonna go to the right of the dinosaur this time. Once you get into the library, we're gonna go to the back of the library, and in this little room right here, it's full of like china. You see it all over the walls. Now, sometimes I can never see the little bell, but I just press the action button close to the wall. Make sure you don't buy a gun like I just did. But anyway, let me get this zombie around me. All right, so in the cabinet somewhere, there's gonna be this little tiny dinner bell, you know, like you would ring at a register or a counter for service. All right, let's see. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Nope, I don't see it yet. The zombie's gonna kill me if it keeps. Oh, come on. All right, let's go this way. Where are you? Oh, where are you? Oh, where are you? Come on, come on. See, I'm just pressing the square button right now on the wall because I can't see it. So let's see, let's see. All right, come on, come on. Oh, look, I just got it right here. See at the top right corner? All right. So it was in the little glass right on the side of the doorway. It was in here. It was right there. All right. So you just kind of gotta check in that little room, and it's always in there. It's never anywhere else. The little bell, it's always in that room. So anyway, we're gonna bring the little bell back to the dinosaur room, and we're gonna go upstairs. There's a little like mini bar in the corner. We're gonna place the bell on the mini bar, and like that. Now we gotta go put brain rate. Go. See little bells on the countertop. Now we gotta go and put brain rot on a gun, so that way we can brain rot a zombie. he's gonna jump behind the counter and ring the bell for us. And fix us a drink. We're gonna ring the bell for him to jump behind the counter. All right, so right here, come on, are we gonna get lucky? Oh, we didn't get lucky. All right, let's wait to the next round, and we'll get us a zombie to get brain rotted. All right, we got us another contender. Oh, look, we got a brain rot. Watch, we're gonna go ring the bell. Right, you got to press the action button. It won't say anything. You still got to press the action button by it. When you ring the bell, he jumps behind the counter. He gives himself a drink, blows up, and then you get the drink. All right, now we got to bring the drink back to the picture that we activated with the SMG mod on the Ray Mark II. Has to be the SMG mod, guys. All right, we can come to the altar. We're going to put the drink on the altar, and it's good. We're going to go into another artifact challenge. Same thing as the last time. The Ray Mark II with the SMG mod can only penetrate that blue shield to break it. Um, don't waste your ammo on trying to break the blue shield. Just shoot the zombies around it, and we're gonna go ahead and kick this boss's butt.
Copy me for shroud.
Only the blue ray gun can break the blue shield. Each boss has a different type of shield here. And only the person with the blue gun can make them not have the shield gun. Now, once his shield's broken, everybody can help kill it. Alright, once we beat the boss, grab that max ammo. Each boss will give you a max ammo. And we're going to pick up our relic on the altar. And we're going to go back out the painting. Alright, only one left, guys. One challenge left. We're going to go back to spawn and put the marksman mod on the Ray Mark II. Now we have to go back to the study. And there's a yellow painting in the study that we have to activate like we did the other two. And the souls will go into that painting as well. All right, going back into the study. We have to go back through the little china room that we got the little dinner bell from. And if you come in here, oh, look, zombies already pouring in. On the wall in back of me, they have a painting, and we got to activate the little machine on the side of the painting. Okay, right here, press the little action button. It won't say anything, and you just shoot the zombies close to the painting again, like we did the last two times. Jump through the painting. And once we're in the painting, it's activated. We can jump back out, and there's going to be 3 items we got to collect. You have to collect it in Dark Ether, in the Ether Shroud, and you can switch your field upgrade right here. You don't have to come in with it. So even if you don't have it, you can switch it. And I think at the end, on the next round, I think it'll be a different field upgrade, or it'll be the field upgrade that you selected. So once you're in Dark Ether, there's an audio recorder and a ledger, and then there's something in front of, like some fire in front of the fireplace, and it's all like an electric blue ghost color. So when we go into the Ether Shroud, is the only time you can see it. Now you can see it for probably about 5 to 10 seconds after the Ether Shroud is done. So continue running to the locations. So one location is up here on this desk, and there's another couple desks that look like that. And then on that white sofa, there was another place. Right here on this desk, right by the bar, that's a place for the audio recorder. That's the ledger, and another recorder is on, like I said, on that white sofa. One of the fireplaces is here. And if you line everything up, like if you go and get familiar with where things are, you can do it. You can get to a couple locations with just one ether shot. See, look, there's one. There's the ledger. Go ahead and you gotta press the action button on it, or it will never. It's not ever gonna show you. It's all a secret, so it's never gonna pop up on the screen to collect something. All right, so I need to use another ether shroud, but let me go and make sure that I can get to 2 or 3 spots where I can see them at one time. There are a few locations for each of these, but there's only like 3 or 4 locations. They're very limited. So I'm back in the study right here. I'm going back in the dark ether mode, and you see the audio recorder is right here, right outside the painting. And then the last one is going to be in a fireplace. So there's only like 3 or 4 fireplaces. You got one by the elevator, you got one in his bedroom, and there's another one by that stair. Oh, look, it's in this one right here by the elevator. So pick that up. Now we have the 3 items. So there's going to be 3 glowing books in the study, and the they have like symbols on the back of the books, and one's gonna be like a backward six, one's gonna be 3 dots, and one's gonna be a line with like a circle. The correct combination is the backward six, the line with the circle, and the 3 dots at the end. Same code every time, but you're gonna see there's gonna be 3 white glowing books on the shelf opposite of the painting. We're just gonna press the action button on the book in the correct order, the six, the line with the circle around it or halfway around it, and then the 3 dots. And you're gonna have a secret door. The relic's gonna be a classified clipboard. Go ahead, pick it up. We gotta bring it back into the painting, and we're gonna go put it on the altar. And this will be the last boss, guys. Remember, same thing. You have to have the marksman mod on the uh Ray Mark II. So same thing like the shields. Don't waste your ammo if y'all don't have one. And here we go. Last boss fight. Well, before the big boss.
Right in the incinerator.
You can break his shield. Other people can't break his shield, but they can hurt him after his shield broken. Ah, no! Crap. Shoot him right down, shoot him right down. I got self revive. It's alright, I got self revive. Shoot right down, shoot right down. They don't go towards our ammo, it just uses the ammo while you're down. Alright, he's dead. Let's get back up. Alright, get back up. Now, collect your max ammo, and let's go get our relic. When you have completed all 3 uh mod challenges and all 3 relic challenges, all 9 symbols will be lit up on the relic. And at that point, we can collect our relic and we can go out the painting again. And at this point, when all of the challenges have been completed in one round, in one match, you can build up your character and start, 3 plate and start putting on, putting the power to it, man. Because the dinosaur is pretty hard, and to activate the dinosaur, all you have to do is go to the bottom where the big eyeball is, and on the little stand, you just press your action button, and the majority vote has to vote to go there. If it's solo, you just go, and it'll go into a little like movie, a little cinema, and good luck, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Really appreciate the support. And if y'all liked it, please give me a subscribe and a like. Thank y'all.